let's get on the practical side of things. How you can use reference managers to manage your references. Using reference manager, trust me, is a game changer. I can't imagine that there was a time I had to be doing all these things manually. Then I had to be using Google Scholar. Like, I mean, it's really a lot. When I mean a lot, I wish I knew some of these things earlier back then. All right, so let's get started. So we'll be introducing you to Mendy, and I'll be introducing to you to how to use MyBib. My friend, credit to him who taught us during the live webinar. I'm grateful to him. Thomas Oyediro. Yes, so but unfortunately, we couldn't really get a good grasp of the recording. So that's why I'm making all of these recordings again. So let's just come to Mendy. So now, this is Mendy. How do you download it? Just click on download. You see, click on download. Just search for Mendy. See, I searched for it and I saw it. Then download now for Windows. Download it, double click on it, installation will start. So just follow the prompt that you see on your screen. Just be following the prompt. When you need to accept, when you need to agree, when you need to click OK, just click OK. Just follow the prompt. And if you have problem in the process, do let us know. All right. So that is how you install the Mendeley. So now you are going to have this app when you have done the installation. So when you have installed it like this, when you have installed Mendeley like this is how it's going to show you. So let me bring this down. I am using this this pane or plane or something like that, or I don't know what they call it, because the first video I did, I've done like an hour or two videos, like almost like 2 hours. I've done video like 2 hours, only for me to discover that it was not really recording. Share this video with everybody that share it vigorously, because no no way, I went through a lot. Yes, so that I'm so concerned about it. All right, so go to tools. When you've done installing it, go to tools, then install the Mendeley web importer. Follow the prompt. Install Mendeley site for Microsoft Word. Follow the prompt. Do you understand? So now when you're done, you can now come to you can now add references. Don't forget, left click on tools, then install Mendeley web importer. Make sure you import it. That one will be added to your browser, your Google. Please use Google Chrome. You can use other browser, but majorly please use Google Chrome, I beg you. Mendeley site for Microsoft Word. Use this one will work with your Microsoft Word. Yeah, so that's just it. So then the next thing will be add references. Then another thing you need to do is to create collection. Now you need to create collection. You see, I have collections. I have this. I have Elisha. I have publication. I have testing 101. This is what I used in the initial stuff that I did. I've done this thing. The fact that I have to do this again, oh my god, it's a lot. Okay, so create collection. Let me just show you. I've done this example, but let me just do another testing. So let's just say testing 102. So we're creating this collection testing 102. All right, so we created testing 102. All right, so you've created a collection. So the purpose of the collection is such that you can mark all these research. Left click and drag your mouse. It's not dragging. Mark everything like this. Then maybe come here, left click and drag. Left click and drag. So you can drag all these references to testing, to anything. So you can drag it, they will move there. So that's just the purpose of creating collections like that, so that you can organize your references. Everything will not be haphazard. All right, so then the next thing would be to add references. At least when you've created collection, the next thing is to be adding references to that collection. The next thing will be to be adding what references to the collection. All right. And so here we go. How do we add references? Now, you can add references via different approach. Just click on these add references. You can import files. Now, there are four referencing file format, references file format. One of it is RIS. A prominent one is RIS format. Just like you have file format in MP3, you have file format in MP4, you have file format in JPG for your pictures, PNG, you have file formats. So there are five formats for all these reference managers. One of it is RIS, which is very important. So you can import such files. Do you get? You can import such files, and I'm going to show you where to get the RIS files. I'm going to show you where to get the RIS files. So I already have some RIS file downloaded already. So you can, let me just go there. Sorry, come here, change this one to all files. So I have files already. So all these ones, they are RIS. This one is not RIS. RIS. So that kind of thing. So I can open them. So it's already uploading them. You can see it. You can see it. Oh, they are already existing. I told you I've done this video before. Oh my goodness. So that's duplicate. If you duplicate, so you can see them. So they are there. See, they're there. I can just add them to my collection. Like I can mark them and take them to my collection. So you have the file in RIS format. So I will show you how you can get RIS format, which is one of the ways of adding references. Then another thing is you can add manually, import folders, import library. Let's do it down for later. Add reference manually to now. You can add reference manually. You can add it manually by stating it, like by just looking for the information and just putting it there, like okay, this is the author, add another author, this is the journal, is a journal article, not a book. Because when you put a book, it's going to give you some informations. Do you get? So it's a journal article. Okay, this is a journal article. So you can add it manually like this. And aside that is you can input all of those details, the year, the pages. That's why I said the theoretical knowledge is very important. Having theoretical knowledge of these references is important too. Yeah, so you can put the DOI. And the second way is now of adding manually is you can add it through the DOI, the PubMed ID, all those things. So I will also show you how you can get this DOI in particular, because any article that we have this PubMed ID, you definitely have DOI. So I'll show you how you can get this DOI. Then I'll show you how, I just show you different approaches to adding the references. So then I'll show you how to import. I've shown you how to import files. I'll show you where to get those files. Then I'll show you how to add it manually, how to get the DOI, because when you have DOI, it's a game changer too. So let's go and get the DOI. Like when you click on this, when you look for an article like this, you definitely see DOI of the article. This is the DOI for this article. Just click on copy, Ctrl C, just highlight it and copy it. So you already have the DOI. So you don't have to start typing the title author again. So just click on look up metadata. You see, it already gave us the title, everything. So just add entry. Just go through it, the basic things. You know those basic things that are important in the referencing in journal articles, and the basic things that are important for books. Those are just the three things. See, the major thing you'll be saying, journal article. Know the basic thing required in journal article, master it. The basic thing required in websites, master it. The basic thing required in books, master it. And that's all. Majorly, those are the three things that you'll be saying in your research article. So let's here, so it doesn't have page. So you see why I said you still need to go through it a bit, kind of like that. Yeah, so there are some that this is how it will go: author, comma, then the initials, then the next name, author, surname, then the next the first and the middle name. This is how it will be. This is the format, comma. This is the format. Do you get? If it is not in this format, you might need to tweak it. For example, you see some article, instead of this Abubakar, they will just have a Abubakar will now go and be somewhere around there. So in that kind of situation, you need to tweak it around and edit it. This is how it is written. It needs to be. Do you get? These are it ought to be. So to get the best results. Now pages. Now this one does not have pages. It's not like when the pages, you see, when you want to publish, the authors will look out for all these things and they will point it out to you, and you have to start stressing yourself. So now we can just copy this. It doesn't have pages actually, it have article number, which is the alternative to pages as well. So let's just use the article number. Um so like I told you, this is where you can get article DOI. You can get it from the file directly if the article actually have a DOI. Yes, if the article have a DOI, this thing, when you start practicing it, you will start seeing what works for you, what works best for you. Anything that works best for you, stay with it. As you keep using these skills, still practicing. Practice makes what? Perfection. You will see the one that works for you. So now we can add the entry. So it's already showing in all in non references. Do you get? So when you are done adding, you can just add it to a collection. Actually, you don't even need to stress yourself. Like, you can just add it to the collection. By the time you get to Microsoft Word, everything will align perfectly. Do you get? So that's just it. All right. So that is just when you are adding references manually. All right, so and that's where you get the DOI from. You can get it from the article itself. You will get it from the article itself most times. Yes, and when I'm holding a video on how to search for literatures, you will get DOI from down as well. Like, you will definitely get you will get it from down as well. Like, you get DOI from me too when by the time I'm talking about how to search for literatures. All right, so let's go further. Let's go further. Let's go further. Add references. Then, how do you now get all those files? How do you get all those RIS format I talked about earlier? Come here. You can come here. Yeah. Then when you come here, let me bring this down. When you come here, just go to you can go to Google Scholar. You will definitely see RIS in Google Scholar. Let me just do it this way: scholar.google.com. All right. So, okay, let's look for one article, or let's go look for this article on Google Scholar. All right. So now, just click on cite. In those days, when I click on cite like this, I'll just copy it like this. That's how I got my citation. So it made my work easier in those days. But obviously, this will not have, it is not showing page number. It's not showing page number. It's not showing DOI. Eventually, you will still have issues when you want to publish in big journals, or maybe even in your institution. If the person is someone that is critical, that is really rigorous, you will have issues. So now Abubakar. So you can get the RIS format by just clicking on this ref man. Do you get? So when you click on this ref man, you can get the RIS. So you can easily get the RIS. It's going to download automatically, and you are going to import it just like the way I imported it previously. See, it has downloaded it. Then I'm still going to show us how to use Zotero later too. So you will download it because I have the add-on safe or add-in, whichever one. So it has downloaded it and you can import it just like the way I imported it earlier. But the approach I would want you to use most times, this is just how to add references to your collection. The references you are adding here, you need to cite them in your work. You need to cite them in your work itself. So I'm still going to show you how to cite them in your work. That's the purpose why I told you to come to tools previously to install Mendeley Web Importer and install Mendeley site for Microsoft Word. So I'm going to show you like those things are important. So when you add references through this application, through this software, it will show in your Microsoft Word. When you add it through the web importer, it will show in your Microsoft Word. I prefer the web importer as a matter of fact. For real, I prefer the web importer. Let's say this now. We can click on this is the Mendeley. When you add the web importer, it will show like this. Just follow the screen prompt. So now click on this. When you click on this, it's because of the network. That's why it requires good network. Yes. So when you click on this, you can add this to. Let's add this to. What's the next? Let's use testing as our. Sorry, I'll check this one. Then let's use testing 102. So that's just it. It's already showing testing 102. And if it's not showing the page, you can as well close your browser and restart it. You can close either the app or the browser and restart it. So that's just it. So just click on this. So instantly you see that I open the page, I just click on it. I always do something because of network. I will open the tabs and I will just click on it on this thing for all the tabs. Like I'll come here as well. I'll click on it already. So that by the time I'm getting there, I don't have to stress. I'll click on it already. Do you get? By the time I'm getting there, I don't have to stress. I'll click on it already. I'll click on it already. So no stress. So let me just come in. So testing 102. So we have it. Remember the way I said it, Abubakar, Ibrahim, Banaru. That's how it should be. So it's lacking page number. I can easily add the page number here. You see, why is it hanging? Alright, so I've opened too many tabs. Alright, so now you see I've added the page number to it that way. So it's just easy doing it this way. Do you understand? So I check for some basic things that I need to check. Yes. So I believe that everybody that is conducting research, you're conducting with the goal that you want to publish it, especially when you have good knowledge. Yes, at this point, when you have all this information available to you, you should not just do it anyhow, just like every other person. So just click on add, and that's just it. Just click on add. Don't mind these uploading Nigerian women who asks you to upload PDF. Don't mind it. At times you just want to overdo. So it has added already. It has added actually. So now when you add it like this, by the time you go to Microsoft Word, you're going to see it there. You're going to see it there. Let me delete this one. You're going to see it there. Let me remove this. You come to Mendeley site. You come to references. When you come to references, you will see site with Mendeley because you've added it to your Microsoft Word as well. So just click on it. And if it's not showing site to Mendeley, another thing that can be a factor. Sorry. If it's not showing site to Mendeley, another thing that can be a factor is if the format of your file is not the latest. If the format of your file is not the latest, So that's one of the case where it may not really show cite to Mendeley. If the format of your file is not the latest, it may not show cite to Mendeley. Maybe, I mean, the format of your Microsoft Word document. We have 2007, 2003 to 2003 document, and we have the normal Microsoft Word document. We have the DOC, which is the old document. Then we have the DOC hex. So, so that might be the reason why it's not showing Mendeley cite. So just insert the citation. Make sure the cursor is where you want the citation to appear. Just put it like this, put a space, then insert. You can insert it. So that's how you'll be adding the citation. You see, it has added it. It has added it. So it has added it already. And it added A to it because I've cited it at auto again. I've added it again, like I've added it multiple times. So now let's say you want to add another website here. Let's say you want to add two. So you can click that one. You can maybe, let's say we have let's say we still have Backend. I want to cite two. Just click on it again. Then save changes. Just click on save changes. You see the two authors will appear. You see, 2023, they are the same person, individual. So that is just it. So the same way, so it already, see the way it added it for us. We don't have to stress. So we can change this one to Vancouver, and I recommend that you can use APA first and change it to Vancouver, in the sense that there are situations whereby I'm coming, and you can mark this one. You see, you can mark this one and just come here. Okay, maybe we want to cite it here and insert it. You see, it has added it. There are situations when you want to just check whether an author has been cited before. If you use number, you may go through a lot of stress trying to see whether the author has been cited before, so that you can, and you want to cite it again. So, but if you use name it is easy for you to remember, and you can look through your document and see that and check or something. Though you know the time that you'll be needing to check whether an author has been cited before. Do you get that kind of thing? Yeah, because even the software is going to tell you that this is a duplicate, and you can actually stop at that point with and not add it to it. So that's just it. Anyway, if you encounter difficulties that you're unable to handle or navigate, you can always reach out. So that's just it. So you can change the format to Vancouver as you want. Where do you do that? Just go here, go to citation settings. Oh my goodness. My heart skipped. I had to check whether this thing is still recording. All right. So you can change the citation style. You can change it here. You can select the citation style that you want. So let's go back. So that is how you'll be adding the references to it. So you can always edit it here. So you can see this one as well. Like, you can always edit it here. You can always edit it here. I want to show us one as well. The network is really kind of, it's concerning. My network is not that good. Okay, let's go to WHO. As I said, just click on that thing already. You see, just click on it already. It's just the best to click on it already. Yeah, so this one has shown WHO file. Now look at this. There is something I want us to take note of in this place. Look at the way WHO brought its own file. It said 2 references detected on the page. Now these references, this is not the actual references. These are just references that were cited by the WHO, because even the WHO depend on research, so they cite research that people have conducted. So now in that kind of situation, just come down. You will see the references. You see web page. So it's web page that we are interested in. We are not interested in citing all these ones that WHO cited. So let's just put this. Let's just click on it. Now the problem with this Mendeley as opposed to the MyBib reference manager that I want to introduce us to. But the MyBib is only good for maybe you want to just finish your dissertation. You don't even have intention of publishing or doing anything. You just want to do your dissertation and that's all. You can easily go with the MyBib. Then eventually you can move your references to you can start moving your references um to Mendeley eventually. Yes, later. And then but that's going to be a lot of work as well. But then it's just best to use Mendeley. But if it is just to graduate and just submit your dissertation, you can use APA style, except you know the journal you want to use to publish your work and you are sure that the journal supports our APA referencing style. So then you don't have problem on that note. So now you have web page, you have um that's the reference type, the title, the author. The author, last name, comma, first name. No, we don't have that. But we have World Health Organization. We have World Health Organization. World Health Organization. So you need to input it manually. Publication. Okay, yeah. 2025. April is 04/07. Then the page is Kony page, internet article. Now just website. All right. So data says today's date already automatically written there. The website, the DOI Kony. So just add. Do you understand? So that's how to deal with a website as well. So it's best. This is the best way to use this mainly. Just make sure you are using internet, online articles, online stuffs, basically, so that I can be adding it online. Then use websites and online articles. You get just open to the web link of those articles. So that's just it basically. And when you go to the Microsoft Word, it's going to show. You see, this is it. So I can come here, I can click on this and insert my citation. I can click on insert. It will insert. I can change the format if I want to change the citation settings. So that's just one thing with these might be this mainly basically. If there are other things I want to talk about? Okay, so I talked about getting RIS from Google Scholar. By the time I introduce us to this MyBib as well, you can actually get RIS file from here as well. You know the RIS file you get from Google Scholar does not have DOI, does not have what else again? Most times. Majorly DOI actually. Majorly DOI. The one for this RIS from MyBib will definitely have DOI. If you do your due diligence in adding the references, like if you want to import RIS. But don't forget what I recommended. That I recommended that just use websites like this and be using this function. Do you get? Be using web or internet article like this and be using this function so that when you add it here and you open your Microsoft Word is already showing and you just insert it in Microsoft Word. So it's that simple. Add it here, Microsoft Word, insert it in Microsoft Word, and that's all. Do you get? So I recommend doing that. But there might be instances that you want to just add you just want to import the file as RIS file or you want to add it manually. By the time I'm talking about the how to search for literature, you see that there might be times that you just want to add the references manually. I just want to add the references manually, and you are going to see it. You're going to see because it will be very practical how to search for literatures. It will be very practical. So that kind of thing. So you can get the RIS from this one too. So and that brings us to MyBib. This one. So let me start a new project here. Yes, let me just do that. So You can get the RIS file so that you can import it in the Mendeley, like import it in the Mendeley. As opposed to Google Scholar, this one you can tweak it so that it will contain every detail that you need, like Google Scholar. So, and then it will show up in the, and then to show up in Microsoft Word when you add it to the work via your software. Like when you download the RIS here and you add it via your software, like this software I'm talking about, this is your app. So now we can copy this. Now this one works based on several things. You can use the new citations, you can use the web link, you see the URL, the web page address, the, you can use the DOI, you can even enter it manually as well, just like the one I introduced you to. You can start out first name, last name, title of the article, and it will put it for you. But you can go through the web URL. Let's use the URL for this one. This is the URL. Then let's put it. You see it will bring it out. You see, simple, no stress. But you don't have to be blind, copy everything blindly, hook, line, and sinker, because there are times that instead of the Abubakar that is here, you might just see A and the Abubakar will be here. Meanwhile, the A should be here, the first name, and the Abubakar should be here. So that kind of thing. So you still need to look at it a bit, just glance through. Title, those are just the key important thing. Page range, correct. That's not the page. Like you can vividly, you don't even need to stress before the time that no, this does not look like the page range. Just use this thing. Just type the article number there. Oh, I've already changed it to APA style. I can actually use Vancouver style. Yes, I can actually use Vancouver style. Okay, I can use Vancouver style. It has put available from okay, so let's just use APA. Let's change it to APA style. All right. Yes. So now you see we have the reference entry. So you see it's simple. Just brought it out. Then you can copy this in text citation or copy the one of maybe when it is at the beginning of the statement according to Abubakar and Abubakar. Now, so now this one is a different case. So you just click on it. Then where do you want to add it to? Let's say you want to add it to this place. Just copy and paste it here. It will just show there. So that's just it. So there are other ways to add new. Just click on this new citation. You need to log in. You're saying I have not logged in. So you can use the DOI of the article as well. I've shown you what the DOI is previously. So the DOI, just copy it, put it here. Then search for it. So let's look for the DOI. You see that we still arrive at the same report card. You see get the same report card. Can you see that? So that's just it. So you can use the DOI, you can use the web link, even Microsoft Word. The WHO is going to bring it compared to the Mendeley itself. It's going to bring everything. Let's go to next website again. Let's click on this maternal button. You see, it's going to supply all the details. So it's going to scan through the website and extract the author, the maternal mortality title, the date published, the URL. It has brought everything. Is there any detail that is missing? I think no, except for maybe Geneva, Switzerland, for the location of where and that's for book. This is not even book. This is a website. It's not like an ebook or something like that. So there's no need for much stress in that line. Where okay, maybe the publisher or something like that kind of thing. So that's just it. So the website name is there. Then we can add the publisher. No, there's no need for publisher. So World Health Organization, and let's just go ahead. Yeah, obviously we might need to include maybe the fact that it's from Jennifer, if at all there's need for it. Of course, there's really no need for it. Let's just save it. So you can just save it, and at the same time you can add references manually. You can click on more actually. So these are, you can decide whether it's a book that you want to add. Though it used to automatically detect whether it's a journal article, whether it's a website, whether it's a book, because they've configured it to identify all those things. So you can check whether it indicates whether it's a book or something at times, in case it misses it, because it might confuse book chapter. It might confuse book chapter with a sorry. It can confuse book chapter with website at times, like ebook chapter with website at times. So that kind of thing. So you can select, you can paste manually. You can paste manually actually too. So let's write and paste citation manually. Where do you get minor citation? Those days I used to get minor citation from Google Scholar. Though some like this, you can easily get the citation. Just come to site. You can only see that it is in upper. You can change the format. So anyone you want, so click on Abaka. Just copy and paste. But the problem with that one is you can't really get this citation, like just like the way you can copy into citation. You can't really copy into citation for this one, because you did it, you lifted it directly, copied and pasted it like that. So you can't really tweak it the way you want. So that's just it. So those are just many ways to add references to this particular MyBib manager. Then manually you copy your thing and put it beside your work. So it's good for APA style or Harvard or something that is sure no numbering, and with the mind that you're just working on the publication. You're not really going to publish it in a journal that will require that you put it in Vancouver. So that's just it basically. So there are many ways to add it. So I said that you can get RIS file format from this this from this MyBib. You can get RIS file format as well. I told you, just like the RIS is just like the MP3, MP4, JPG file format. Is a file format that is meant for references. So you can actually export all these references, download references, then we download them as no, not now. Like you can download the references and click on this Mendeley. You will see it's going to download it. So you see now it has given us the RIS file. Do you see that? So we can go to Mendeley and insert the RIS, and Mendeley will bring out the references. And once Mendeley bring out the references, like you have the RIS file, just like you got it from Google Scholar the other time. Then you go to Mendeley app, you add it to your references. You add it, like you click on add references, click on import, and you imported this file. It's going to bring the 3 references in Microsoft Word automatically, and you can add it to your work from Microsoft Word automatically. So that's just it basically. And if there's anything, I will still come back to kind of maybe demystify. You can always ask questions. You can send us a mail, like we appreciate. Then please do it to publicize all these things and share it with your people, so that we'll be really be more encouraged to bring in more experts that will come and facilitate some bigger topic and concepts. Trust me, like if you stay committed to this page, you're going to our research journey collectively is going to take on a new level. Trust me. All right, thank you so much we've come to the end of this video. If you really want me to make a video on paraphrasing, effective paraphrasing, please do well to indicate that you want me to make a video on it, because you cannot be copying and pasting work. You need to paraphrase it. So do it, tell me to indicate whether to make a video on it, and I would really be glad to work. Our next video is on how to search for literatures. Please do well to invite your people, let them know what is going on here. Please publicize it and let them join. All right, thank you so much. Do have a great day. If there's any other updates as touching this, I'm going to still come and explain or expand on it. Then when you want to add your references, I did not touch that. So you can download references for this one. You can download through copy and paste. Just copy and paste. You see, we have it already. Just copy and paste and add it manually. Then for this Mendeley, for this Mendeley, all right. Okay, so you can just want to add our stuff, want to download our references, just click on these three dots, and you can always refresh when you had an article that is not showing. Just refresh it like this so that everything will be in sync. Just refresh it and all the new articles will show. Do you get? And if you do that and it's still not showing, save your work and restart the file and it will show. So click on these three dots for the mainly part. When you click on these three dots, you see insert bibliography option. So let your cursor be where you want the bibliography to show. So let me just put references. So let your cursor be where you want the bibliography to be inserted. So just click on insert bibliography, continue, and you see, and here we have our bibliography. We can change citation settings. We can change it to Vancouver, and you see, and here we have it already. So thank you so much. I think we've come to the end of this we've come to the end of this, can I call it, class. I'll see you some other time. Thank you, and thank you for your